Welcome to Malta, land of sunshine, beautiful beaches, lots of history, and tourists that keep on doing the same mistakes over and over again. If you're planning to visit Malta, do yourself and the locals a favor and watch this video until the very end, because I'm breaking down 10 things that tourists should stop doing in Malta, because you guys might irritate the locals. Now, before we continue with the video, if you would like to get more information about Malta, make sure to subscribe down to my YouTube channel. I've been doing these videos for the past, I think it's been 4 years now. Please make sure to give it a thumbs up. Now let's go. First tip that I have for you guys and for the tourists that should stop doing it in Malta is to walk shirtless or in bikini in public areas, in towns, or let alone in the villages. It's not illegal to walk shirtless in Malta, you're not going to get arrested, but it's socially not acceptable and people can find it disrespectful, and you might even get a fine from any officials if they catch you if you're out 100 meters away from a public beach. So as much as I do understand, guys, that it's super hot in Malta, especially over the summertime, definitely you need to avoid to walk shirtless or in bikini in public areas. Something very similar to what you have seen that I have found in Sliema. Tip number 2, and something that tourists should definitely stop, is disrespecting the Maltese festas, the Maltese tradition. Guys, over the summertime, be prepared that you're going to bump and come across a lot of festas here on the island, and they go in a different way. You will hear fireworks during the day at 8 a.m. and the fireworks that it's during the day in Malta, it's kind of sound of a bomb. Now, this is the tradition of how Malta is celebrating their festas, and some people can make fun of it. The next tip that I have for you guys, and something that tourists should stop doing in Malta, I will start it with an example. I was walking in Zuri, in the village, a beautiful village in Malta, and there were a group of French students that they passed by next to a Maltese person, and the Maltese person kind of gave them a way for them to pass by. They turned to the Maltese and go like, "Grazie mille." The Maltese person answered, "This is no Italy. Grazie is in Maltese." Here I'm coming with the tip, guys. Do not speak to Maltese people in an Italian language. And a lot of people are not educated that Malta doesn't have as an Italian as an official language. In Malta, the official language is Maltese, and the second in line is English. For the tip number 4, I wanted to sit down a little bit and have a real talk with you guys, is please do not see Malta as Ibiza. This is not a party island. This is an island full of history and culture and local people that are actually residents over here, people that are living on this island. This is not a party island as many people think. Oh wow, Malta is the new Ibiza, let's go, let's make parties. This summer, as there have been so many videos leaked out on TikTok with millions of views where people are disrespecting and treating Malta as a party island to go wild. Guys, this is very important, and I want you to know that this island is completely different from what other people are doing in Ibiza. The fifth tip, or the fifth thing that tourists should stop doing in Malta, it's kind of connected to the previous one that I just mentioned, and this is, please do not use Paceville, our nightlife area in Malta, as your boxing ring. A lot of youngsters this year have been going to Paceville and making really a shit show out of Paceville. Lots of fights. I mean, I do understand people get under the influence of alcohol and then they just go wild all around. From one side, when I'm talking about this, it's like, am I judging these people or no? But maybe because I do live on this island and I do know that there are residents who are actually living in St. Julian's and in Paceville, they really find this very disrespecting, and they find that they're living in an area that is like a boxing ring. So guys, stop with your fights in St. Julian's. Or no, maybe we should enforce even more people. You know what? Speaking about this, nowadays we are having an Italian police force who is here in Malta to regulate and to help out to our police officers on the island. And to be honest, when I heard about this, I said it was a very good initiative from our side. Well done. Absolutely amazing view. This is the view from the Upper Baraka Gardens in Valletta, in our capital city. However, we are moving to the tip number 6, and something that tourists should definitely stop doing in Malta is to use their Airbnbs as a homemade disco at 4 o'clock in the morning. Having a bunch of teenagers in your house next door, and at 4 a.m. in the morning, they're playing loud music, drinking, and throwing bottles all around. This has been on the news as well, and there has been some new regulations on the island about all of this. And I'm trying to use my platform as well just to raise awareness about this and to urge everyone to stop using their Airbnbs as a homemade disco or as a place for sports activities during the day. Please remember that many of these Airbnbs where you guys are staying are also within buildings of residential areas where there are families and people that they need to wake up in the morning so they can go to work. Oh, hi, I didn't see you there. Tip number 7. Honestly, so far I'm doing this video and I'm very happy, but wait for the last few that I have prepared for you guys. But I think it's really important for you to know exactly what is going on over here and what you should not do so that you don't piss off us residents here and the locals as well. So tip number 7, and something that people should stop doing in Malta, is to throw the garbage off hours. Malta has a very weird, I would say, garbage system, which means that on certain days, at certain times, there is a certain type of garbage that you need to throw in front of your house. A lot of tourists that are visiting Malta and they're staying in Airbnbs, they do not follow the rules and the schedule of how they need to throw the garbage, and then they end up throwing garbage anytime they like. And then we are going to have an organic waste outside in front of a building for 2 days. Oh, what was that? Something fell. I'm gonna leave it on the video, I don't care. It's these branches from the tree on top. Okay. Where was I? And then we end up with organic garbage in front of the door for 2 days. And what's happening? A cat might pass by and ruin it. Cockroaches might start coming out. You never know what's gonna happen. So guys, please respect the rules and follow the schedules of when you need to throw the garbage in front of your house. Or if it's an expensive Airbnb, I'm pretty sure that they have cleaners over there. Let's move on to number 8. I want you to listen to this very carefully and also listen to it until the end, especially for the ladies. Please stop using our churches in Malta as your Instagram photo booths. Something that we find it very disrespectful, and people keep on doing it, is when they use the churches as a place to make the best Instagram photo. There are so many beautiful places in Malta. The garden where we are at the moment, where you can come over and you can do a nice photo shoot, but not in front of a church. I've seen photos of ladies with polka dresses, Marilyn Monroe pose in front of a church, or duck faces. Guys, these are churches. It's a religious country. Over here in the churches, we go to pray. We go for masses, weddings, funerals. It's not an Instagram booth. And I'm pretty sure that some people might judge me for what I'm saying, but I want you to think it twice before you come down and do. The sun is setting slowly down and we are coming to the 9th point. Something that not only tourists, but also some of us residents that are living here should definitely stop doing, is to swim in unsafe conditions during winds, and also jumping from dangerous cliffs. Not only that is not good for the environment, but the most important thing is you're risking your life. For what? For an adrenaline boost? Or for viral TikTok videos. With this being said, you have so many places, so many diving centers where you can go to Malta and you can explore, you can dive, you can see the Sea World. Does this make sense what I'm saying at the moment? There's so many activities that you can do in Malta, activities that are more safe, activities that are beautiful, activities that they can show you the island, rather than just jumping. The only place that I could tell you, okay, go and jump, is St. Peter's Pool. I'm pretty sure that a lot of people who are coming over to Malta have heard about St. Peter's Pool already, so yes, you can go there. But also I have seen TikTok videos of people getting like on their shoulders, like 2 or 3, and they jump all of them at the same time. This is dangerous. And now we came to the final point, a tip number 10, and something that is very important. Nothing beats a Jet2 holidays, and right now you can save 50 pounds. Tip number 10 that you should definitely not do, not stop doing it, but not do in Malta, is do not book your flight before you download my very own guidebook. Self-promo. This video is sponsored by myself. Guys, I do have my guidebook that you can download, which is exclusively available on my website, which is alexinmalta.com. The link is in the description of today's video. On this guidebook, as you can see on the screen, you have everything from sunsets in Malta, winter, summer, festas, festivals, everything that you need to know. And of course, it's going to give you an itinerary if you're coming to Malta for 3 days, 1 week, or a whole month. And here we are coming to the end of the video, guys, and I'm pretty sure that you enjoyed it. And please, no hard feelings for everything that I have said. I'm trying to give you an information, and I'm trying to give you kind of like a tip of what to expect if you're coming to Malta, and also how to respect all of us that are living here. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like it down below. I'm pretty sure that you liked it already. If not, do it right now, and make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Okay, I have to go. Bye!